Kolten Griffin joins us in our halftime show, North Central at the break. Welcome. Boy, I don't know where to start with your year last year, all-region last year. You were, gosh, one of the best players on the floor every night, it seemed like.
Thank you.
And just a freshman. So, yeah, that was a good year for you.
Thank you. Appreciate that. You know, I just had a good year. Had a lot of fun last year playing with guys, two-year players, being the only freshman to start. It was just a lot of fun, and I learned a lot from it. So.
Yeah, you seem to take to it very easily. Was it as easy as it looked?
Well, being around the people that we had on our team last year, I'd say they made it a lot easier than what it needed to be. At first, it was a little learning experience, but just being around the right people or right teammates, it made it a lot easier than what it was. So.
Okay, so then the natural question is, are you filling that role this year for some of the new players?
Yeah, we got a lot of freshmen this year, so I'm just trying to make them more comfortable, learn the game, because I know for me last year was a lot faster, so just trying to give them some quick tools or lessons to learn, always helping out. So.
Okay, so let's just imagine that you've got a 5'8.5" fat shooting guard, and I'm new to your team. So what are you gonna tell me?
I would just tell you to be the best at your role. Whatever you do, whatever you can bring to the team, be your best at it. Bring energy every day, and always work hard and go hard no matter what. And good things will happen from that.
That sounds like a leader. That sounds like a real leader. Is that something you've kind of always taken on?
Yeah, I've always had good coaches in my life that showed me how to lead. So it's just something I learned from playing with them and just taking it.
Was there any time last year that you felt overmatched because it seemed like you were totally in control, maybe with the exception of a foul here or there and getting into foul trouble, but just such a great year last year?
Yeah, I would say I'm not really sure how to answer that just because every time I went into a game, to me it didn't really matter who I played. I always try to play hard or go hard. You know, being kind of undersized, I was guarding bigger guys, so you know, just trying to do what I can do, be the best I can be, just not really think about what they got going on, just playing our game, helping us win.
Speaking of positioning, are you going to play a big forward this year, or are you going to be playing a 5?
It's kind of both this year right now, so I'll be inside to start the game, then we'll have a little rotation. Probably get moved to the 4 sometimes and play more of that forward, handling the ball a little bit as well as setting screens and being in the paint and all that, still playing a 5 as well.
Right now, this very minute in your career, what's your best single thing you do on the court?
My best single thing, I would say just bringing energy, making sure everybody can play off of my energy, starting the game good, being hype, being a great teammate, just the energy I got and the effort I play with. Right.
Now, by the time people see this interview, we'll be showing this on Friday night, so you've played CMU.
Yep.
But it's a different deal when you played like a KCK or Des Moines area. Are you guys looking forward to that? Is that a big deal?
Yeah, always, especially, you know, DMAC being the national champ last year. That's a game that you look forward to, playing great competition like this. KCK, we split with them last year, so, you know, just great competition, great teams, great coaches that we always look forward to playing against.
You've got to be a competitive guy to play at this level, any level, really. How far does that competitiveness go? Do you carry it off the floor too, or can you kind of turn it off when you get past the sideline?
Yeah, I say I carry it off the court too. You know, everything I do in my life, I try to be the best, go competitive at it, compete. Anything you do, you compete, and so you just always want to have that competitive mindset and just be the best you can be.
How do you compete off the floor? In what areas?
Classroom, you know. Well, without the classroom, I'm not playing, so I always just try to make sure do what I got to do in the classroom to be able to play, as well as making sure other teammates and people are doing what they got to do as well.
Does it take freshmen a little bit of time to realize that they've got to get the classroom stuff taken care of?
I would say yeah, because for me a little bit last year, I didn't realize it at first, but I started to realize towards the end of the year that it's really important. So it's something you have to take serious.
What are you going to do with your degree? I assume you want to go on and play another 2 years, but what are you going to do with your degree when you get out of when basketball comes to an end?
I plan on hopefully doing a degree where I can kind of stay into sports, maybe like something like we're doing right now, sports media or sports management or something.
Well, buddy, I got a deal for you. I'll put you to work. How's that?
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Well, we'll talk in a moment. Anything else? If that doesn't work out, are you looking to coach? Are you looking to do other things?
I'd say probably I want to get into like a business side. So open up something like business-wise where I can kind of not really work for somebody, but kind of own my own little thing and help people out who need help or whatever. So.
Yeah, you seem like a real giving person.
Yeah, for sure. Yep, yeah. I'd say that.
Okay, I watched you the other night, and I've watched you a couple practices this year. I don't recognize you with the new, and I've got no room to talk about hairstyles, but that's a good one. Yeah. And the new number. Let's start with the number. You're 11 this year instead of 1.
Yep. It's just number 11. It's something I wore. It was what I wore in high school, so I just kind of wanted to get back to it. My mom and my brother, they wore it in high school too, so it's a number that means something to me that I like to wear. I didn't get it last year because a sophomore had it, Kenny, but so it just opened up this year, and I just decided to go back to it.
Your mom and your brother both wore it. What kind of athlete was your mom?
She played basketball. She was a good athlete. She rode horses as well, played basketball, played volleyball, so she was just active. So.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow, good lineage.
Yep.
Very good lineage. And your brother, is he still playing?
No, he's not playing anymore. He was a really good football player in high school as well as basketball, but he doesn't play anymore. So.
Okay. And now to this hair. Show me. How many different braids? I'm probably using the wrong terminology.
This is probably like the 5th braid style I've had since the summer. Right? Yeah, I changed it this summer, and I just keep changing it up ever since. So.
Right. Does it feel better to play with your hair like that instead of why make the change? Is it a style? Is it
just how to switch it up, something different. I had the fro for so long,
and I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous because back in the day, we went through the rage of perms. Everybody got perms, right? And I did too. But it was never really natural, and it used to kind of extend down to. So, so you don't have to have your forehead showing. I do. So, I'm really jealous about that. So, what are your goals this year? What do you want to do in basketball?
Just become a better player, become a better person, reach the tournament again. Just do what we did last year, but better. Win a tournament game this year. That's a big goal for me. I want to win a tournament game. I want to win the tournament. So that's just a big goal.
Yeah, it is. It is. Well, as always, it'll be fun watching you play.
Thank you.
You talk about a guy that gives effort, and sometimes is overmatched in terms of physical things down low. You battle among the best, and so it's always fun.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Kolten, thank you for coming in and joining us. And we'll be back in just a moment with more from the Ketchum Community Center.